Okay, good afternoon, class. How are you doing?
Afternoon, Mr. Fufana. We are fine.
Good, good, good. Thank you, Nima. I hope you are ready for our last class. Have you got your strong breakfast and some water and coffee or tea by your side to keep you going? Just like
Yeah.
I'm doing?
Yeah, sure. We are ready.
You are ready? Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Alaji, Singate.
Yes, Mr. Boma.
You are ready? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sajo? Sajo, are you ready?
Yes, Mr. Fofana.
You are ready? Good. Okay, let's just give 5 minutes to others to join.
Mr. Fofana, afternoon.
Afternoon, Mohammed. How are you doing?
We also want that coffee. I don't know whether it's coffee or
Yes, it's definitely coffee. It's definitely coffee. You should get one. You should get one by your side.
But for us, we know only tea. We don't know coffee. Yeah.
Coffee. Okay. But tea will also do. So it will keep you going, inshallah.
But I'm in school for.
You're in school at the moment. Okay.
Yeah. At home, sometimes connection is too bad. That's why I always come to school.
Yeah, I know. And it's also quieter at home. It's the same thing. I have Wi-Fi at the house, but I always
Okay.
prefer to come to the office because it's quieter.
That's true. That's true. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, I think we can start without wasting much time because today, like I said, is work to finish. We're going to, complete the syllabus today. So today, what we have ahead of us is we're going to look at basically the DCF techniques, the discounted cash flow techniques of investment appraisal. Okay. Yesterday we looked at the non-DCF techniques. That is the payback period and the accounting rate of return. Okay. So the topics we're going to look at today as part of the DCF techniques will include compounding. How do we find terminal values, or how do we compound, numbers now, investments now, and try to derive how their future yield is going to look like. And we're going to look at discounting. Discounting will imply cost or revenue in the future. How do we bring them back to today's values? And then after doing those two topics briefly, that will nicely take us to one of our main topics, and of course, one of the most important investment appraisal technique, which is the net present value method. Okay, because if you know how to do discounting and how to do compounding, it will help you a great deal to look at instances of NPV calculations. Okay, and then finally we're going to look at the internal rate of return, the IRR, which is very similar to the NPV method. In fact, the same way of calculating, except that you need to do a formula to find your IRR. Okay, so this is what is expected ahead of us. So please, like I said, let's just bear. Inshallah, it's going to be only today. And then at the end of the class, we have to discuss when do we take our exams. Okay, that's really important. When do we take our exams? Okay. So can we recap on what we have done yesterday? Can someone tell us what we have done yesterday? Omar, no programs today, no naming ceremony or no wedding today?
Yes, Mr. Fofana.
Okay, good.
Like,
okay, so can you tell us, Umar, what we have done? Just let's start with the payback period of investment appraisal.
Mr. Fofana?
Yes.
Yes.
Can
like
we have Umar first?
I think we've treated investment appraisal decision process after payback period, and then after accounting rate of return.
Mohamed, I'm not getting you clearly. I'm not getting you clearly. What are you saying?
I think yesterday we stopped at accounting rate of return.
Okay, it looks like you're having some trouble with your internet. Omar, can you tell us about payback period, what we have done yesterday?
Yes, like we did the payback period. Like by definition, the payback period is the time that the company takes in order to pay back the initial investment. And the payback period, it is always based on the cash flow, not the accounting profit. And also you will consider which of the, like if they give you like alternative project or things like that, in that case you are going to consider which of them will pay back the initial investment in the short term possible, regardless of how much profit they are going to earn at the end of that project. And also, like the payback period, also it is the first it is the first method that is normally used for screening. For screening method, yeah.
After good, very good, very good. That was good. That was good. Good. Yes, Nima, can you tell us about the accounting rate of return? Nima, can you tell us about the accounting rate of return? Hello, Nima, are you there? Okay, Janko Jete, can you tell us about the accounting rate of return? Hello, Janko. Okay, Lamin J. Fadera. Lamin, were you here yesterday? Were you in class yesterday?
Good afternoon, Mr.
Oh my God. Music, Lamin.
Yeah.
Lamin,
Yeah, I'm getting you, Mr. Fauna.
why are you playing music for us? Are you serious?
No, someone is playing it.
Go away from the guy, man.
Yeah, I've already turned it off.
Are you prepared for class?
Yeah, I'm prepared now.
Or before you are not prepared?
No, because I'm just joining in. I went out, that's why.
And you are playing music, huh?
No, I'm not the one who is playing it, you know.
Okay, can you tell us about accounting rate of return?
Sorry?
Accounting rate of return.
Accounting rate of return.
If you cannot say it, just play the music you are playing, that's it.
No, it's not that. I'm talking about accounting rate of return. It is also known as rate of returns. It's a financial ratio used in capital budgeting.
Capital budgeting.
Yeah.
You are not with us. You are not with us, Annie. You are not with us. Please be serious, eh? Forget about those music.
All right.
It's not going to benefit you anything, man.
Yeah, you are right.
Okay. Jennifer, can you tell us about accounting rate of return?
Good afternoon, Mr. Fofana.
Hello, Jennifer.
Mr. Fofana, yesterday I was absent. Like I'm always busy in home. Even right now I'm cooking. I'm always busy. Yesterday I didn't attend class. I was not able to attend due to reasons.
Oh my God. You people, see, I don't know what's wrong with you people.
Mr. Fuan, let me try.
Omar, just 1 minute, sorry. Jennifer, so you say yesterday you didn't attend class. Why you didn't attend class?
Because I was fetching water.
You are fetching water?
Yes. Outside, not in my house, because now water don't come in my house. So we normally go out to fetch water. It's time.
Yeah, I found it. Okay. So you prefer fetching water than attending class, yeah?
Sorry?
You prefer fetching water to attending class?
If I don't fetch water, there won't be any water at home. So that will be a great disaster for my family.
But the class was not more than 3 hours. You could have done it at a different time. You have 24 hours in a day. You could have spared 3 hours for your class.
Like the tap always open around 4 to 7, so it's time. And it's a queue, first come, first serve.
Okay.
It's time, that's why. Not the whole day it opens. It's time, that's why.
Okay, fine. I understand. Okay, fine. Right. Lamin Kanye, Lamin, are you with us? What is accounting rate of return? Lamin? Hello, Lamin. Are you with us? Okay, some people keep quiet because they just want to dodge me. Well, that's okay. No problem. I just want to make sure everybody is on board. Whatever I teach, I want everybody to understand. That's the only thing I'm doing. Rabiatu Ba. Rabiatu, are you with us? Were you in class yesterday? Hello, Rabiatu.
Hello, Mr. Fofana.
Yes, Yema.
Can I try?
Yes, just give me 1 minute, Yema. Let me just try to wake some of these people up.
Okay.
Rabiatu, are you with us? Okay, Yema, go ahead before we lose. Yema, go ahead.
Okay. The accounting rate of return. It is the percentage return that is expected from an investment.
Okay. Right.
Mhm.
So it's similar to weak accounting ratio.
The capital employed.
Sorry?
The capital employed ratio.
No, the return on capital employed ratio, the ROAS,
Yeah.
or the return on investment ratio. Okay? Okay, good. So let's move. So like I said yesterday, we looked at the payback period method of investment appraisal and the accounting rate of return. The payback period, just like Omar rightly said, this is the time it takes for an organization or a project to recoup its initial capital outlay. So this is the period of time it takes for any capital that has been injected into project to pay itself back. Okay? So for example, if you have invested 100,000 to buy an ice cream machine, how long will it take you to get that 100,000 back to your account? That's simply the payback period. And we've seen it yesterday that it's a very good method, but it has got lots of defects. One serious defect is that it ignores cash flows after the payback period. If you have an investment that has got a high liquidity at the start of implementation, there is always a tendency that that investment may be chosen in preference to other investments. But that investment might have only huge cash flows at the beginning of implementation. And as time went by, the cash flows will start to reduce, just like we've seen in Project Q yesterday. Okay, so it's a good method because if you choose any investment based on the payback period, that investment will ensure that there is adequate liquidity. Okay, but it's not only about having adequate liquidity; it's about sustainability of the investment throughout the period. Okay, so fine, it's good to have your money back quickly, but then what happens to the rest of the period? Okay, so it's good to have cash flows throughout, adequate cash flows throughout the investment period, rather than just getting quick cash flow at the start, quick payback at the start, and then the rest of the periods, the receipts becomes slimmer. Okay, the inflow of the receipts becomes slimmer. Okay, so it's a very good method. So the next method we did was the accounting rate of return. The accounting rate of return, as we have seen, is simply the return on capital employed, the return on capital employed, or very similar to return on investment. Okay, so this is the average annual accounting profit over either the initial capital outlay or the average investment. Okay, so this is how much profit we're going to make on our investment over the period of time. So that's exactly what our accounting rate of return. So when you compare the two, the first one, payback period, is always based on cash flow, which is advantageous, compared to accounting rate of return. Accounting rate of return is always based on accountant's profit. Okay, and we've seen yesterday that accountant's profit can be subjected to lots of different, preparation methods. We've seen how, accountants, can prepare their statements differently, using, of course, the same accounting standard, but then, different assumptions like the depreciation method, the amortization method, and so on and so forth. Okay, so these were the two topics we did. So today we are going to look at the DCF techniques, just like I've said. The first topic we're going to look at will be calculating terminal value. Calculating terminal value. So let me project that in a minute. So any questions on what we have done so far yesterday?
Sorry, Mr. Fofana.
Yes, Umar.
Like the